Yanımda bir arkadaşım var, burada üniversite okuyor ve onunla birlikte üniversiteye dair bazı şeyler konuşacağız. Böyle birkaç tane sorular hazırladım. Özellikle burada üniversite okumak isteyenler varsa onlar için yararlı olacağını düşünüyorum. O zaman hadi başlayalım. Introduce yourself for us.
Okay, merhaba, right?
Ben bunu öğretmedim. I didn't teach you, right? No. Do you know already?
I didn't know, yeah, I tried to remember. Okay, hello everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Juliana, I'm Pinar and Uyghur's friend. And my age, I'm 18 years old. And I am just finished my first year of university.
Which university you're going? So interview.
Yeah, like an interview. Okay, so I'm going to York University. So York University is one of the main universities in Ontario, Toronto, but also in Canada. It's a huge one. York University and UFT, those are the two major ones. So I go to that one. I go to the Glendon campus, so a smaller French English campus.
Perfect. So are you speaking French?
Oh my gosh. Just un peu. That means just a little bit. Oh yeah, just
it's kind of like I can say in Farsi, I cannot speak Farsi. Persian.
No, Punar's Farsi is really good. She is. Yeah.
How did you apply to university? So this is the actually important question because this is so different. Canada's system is different from Turkish system. So we have an examination. You have to enter I think it was 2 exams when I was 18 years old, 17 years old, long time ago. So I don't know how the system is here. Because of this, I wanted to ask you. So how is the system in Canada? I think this is the main question.
Great question. Okay. So it depends where you're starting off in. So I started in high school, right? Because I went to school in grade 12 here. From the beginning of grade 12, they help you prepare for university. So yeah, they take you on tours to university and they give you presentation on what your program will be and things like that. So a lot of work. Yeah. But so then in February or January, you have to make your decision and you apply to 3 universities.
Wow.
Yeah. Minimum. Oh. Some of my friends applied to 15.
Oh my
or
God.
I know to
apply. Oh my God.
Yeah. And so yes. It's exciting. But you go through a link, you apply, and then by March, April, May, you find out if you get in. But all you have to do, no test or anything. It depends on the program. So I'm studying sociology. So for my program, I had to nothing, just my report card grades.
Oh
That's
God.
it.
My dream system.
Yeah.
Because in Turkey, people are getting extra lessons. Yeah. You have to prove your skills and many things. There's so much because this is end of the year. It's so much responsibility and people actually getting this anxiety before this exam. It's so serious. And because of this, actually, I love this system.
Yeah.
It's so good because the report card already is your own skills, right?
Yes.
It's so important. I loved it.
Yes.
Perfect.
Well, it is different for some people. Because some people, if you go to a university in the United States, and if you go away, then you have to do tests and stuff,
it
right?
Makes sense.
Essays and stuff. Oh, but scholarships. Do you have that in Turkey? They give you money, right? So if you want to get tuition paid off and money from the government or you have to write essays, papers. Yeah.
It makes sense. In Turkey, for I think scholarship, you're just sending a report card.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually opposite. Next question is: was it hard to get into university? But you already said it's not hard, right?
Yeah, I mean, some people, I guess, some people can still get anxiety from it because they're so nervous. If you want to go to a very specific program, very competitive, University of Toronto.
Medication?
Yeah, like biomedical science, yeah. Or mathematics some places. Like University of Toronto is very competitive. So people always nervous. People are nervous. But I don't be nervous. Things will be okay. Because you can't. It's you know.
Yeah. Okay. How did you find the university life after high school? Because it's different, right? It's like for me it was so different.
How was it like for you?
It was like kind of more freedom,
yeah.
And you're taking your learning responsibility by like to you. So it was one thing, but like because you're already learning something specific, because it will be your occupation. It was so much better. To me, yes. It was so good, and because I studied far from my family,
yes.
It was good. Like it was, different experience. It was both good.
And what was your program?
I studied early child education.
Okay. This is just based on my personal experience because it's different for different people. In high school, I really love to be active. Like I like to do clubs and see people and go. It depends on people, right? Like, I guess I had a lot of wonderful friends, so then I would do student council and stuff. So when I got to university, I was excited for that because I had more opportunity to meet people and get. But you're right, Punar. I think it was so nice from, to go to university, you have freedom. So much freedom. Like, you're traveling by yourself. It feels so good. And then, what's hard is you have to keep on track. Like, you have to study. And then, like, when you have, like, for me, I have one class 1 week, and then the next week I had another class. So only once every week I would have that same class. Right? And then so you think, okay, I have 1 week to do all my assignment, but no, you have to really, I know, yeah. Also, I love eating out, so having coffee shops at school was so good.
Me too. I love it. It's actually one thing that I like about university.
Yes.
You're choosing what you will eat. You don't have to bring it from your home, or you don't have to buy from we are calling it canteen, like school cafeteria. You can go anywhere. You don't have to buy something from there.
Yes.
So good.
It's so good.
Are there many international students in your class?
So many. Actually, so I went to the smaller campus, like the Glendon, right? So only like 2,000 people are at that campus that study. I think, honestly, let's say half of that, or 1,200, 300 international students. Yeah.
Perfect. And do you know a majority of people came from one country, or they're all mixed?
Oh yes. So my campus, because it's French campus, a lot came from countries in Africa.
Because they already speak French.
Exactly. Wow. Yeah. So they might. I don't know, but I think they came to Canada to learn some English, but that's a French campus, so they can continue.
Exactly.
It's so
perfect.
I know.
So I hope next year we can go to same campus, maybe. Because in York University's Teachers College is so close to here.
Oh my gosh, 10 minutes by subway.
Yeah, so I hope. By the way, we are neighbors. So let's talk about your weekly schedule.
Okay. So my program is sociology, right? But I did psychology and philosophy too. So in a week, I'd like to have Mondays off. So I know.
Amazing. I like it. Actually, I like it too. Yeah. Or Friday, long weekend. It should be long weekend.
That is the best. It's so good. So what I did is, I don't know if in Turkey it's the same thing, but you can choose your schedule.
Yeah, you can choose. Yeah.
So my schedule usually was one class each day: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'd have a class from 12 to 3. That's it. That's it, yeah.
Yeah, are you moving the classes?
No, yeah, for me, just one class, 3 hours. It was all...
One class, 3 hours? Yeah. And there's no break time?
No, yes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes break. But
oh my God.
But sometimes the professors forget, so it becomes like 2:30, and 2 hours and a half go by, and they forget to give us a break.
Oh my God.
But, it's wonderful, because the classes are so interesting. They are.
Yeah, I know.
But it's a lot.
It's a lot. 3 hours.
But it's not that way. I chose to do 3 hours classes. You can also choose to do 2 times a week, like an hour and a half. Yeah.
Okay. So we already talked about the daily schedule too, but let's say, how is your like how is your one day is going in when you're university? Like after lesson, before lesson, like during the day, what you're doing?
Okay. So usually,
What's your favorite coffee?
coffee.
Or coffee shop?
Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's only one coffee shop because my campus is so small. Glendon, only Tim Hortons is there. But that's the classic. But so okay, morning I wake up. Let's say I love the noon classes because I can wake up at 9.
Yeah.
Right? It's so
I think
good.
for all of us, it's
Yeah,
it's
later.
like that.
And then I get breakfast, right? Then my dad drops me off at the subway, and so the subway from my house is like 10 minutes by car. And then to get to York University, I go to the Kiel campus, the bigger campus, which has 80,000 students. That is like 10 minutes subway ride. Then I get the shuttle from Kiel, which is a half an hour to Glendon.
Oh, that's still good.
Not too bad.
They have like this like service, like shuttle service.
And it's free. So
Perfect.
good. Yeah.
Perfect.
So then that's like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I get to Glendon. I usually have some time before class, so I just do some readings. I'm always usually behind. Oh my gosh. And then class, right? After class, I take the shuttle back. And oh my gosh, I wait for my dad and my mom usually. I'm sorry, mom and dad, for like an hour sometimes. But no, they're busy. And then I do reading in the subway,
okay, yeah.
right?
Okay.
Right? So I come home and then usually I'm so hungry. I just want to eat and relax.
That's good. Good day.
Yeah, good day, not bad.
Yeah. Do you have a part-time job now? Because like some of us, maybe in Turkey too, some of us like has to work, or like they're just working for getting experience, or maybe volunteer job.
Yeah.
Volunteer job is so important in Canada. In Turkey is not like here.
Really?
You can do that, but probably you cannot put it in your resume.
Oh wow!
I mean, it's not that valuable. Here, it's so valuable.
So valuable.
It's so good. So, what do you do?
Yeah, so I do have a part-time job. I work at a swimming school, but like it's called Making Waves. But I don't teach swimming. I work at front desk, like computer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better. Yeah, just one day a week, Saturdays. But I work from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Wow.
It's a little bit long, but
that's
but
still good.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's good.
Experience.
Yeah.
And, like little bit maybe money is like coming.
Yes, and there's children there, and so it's so cute with the kids. But volunteering is really important here. Like the more volunteer you have, the more they consider you experienced,
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
So actually, in university, I would do like a few clubs, and one of the clubs, it's called Piece by Piece. Like you go teach at a school.
Wow.
You teach.
What are you like teaching?
Teaching, it's a curriculum about anti-bullying, to not bully.
yeah.
Peace. You teach you about peace. So we would go there every Monday for 90 minutes in the classroom and teach a group like grade 5 children. So that's volunteering. Yeah, it's so good. They learned a lot, and we get to plan. We get to learn like how it's like to become like teachers. Because that's I think what I'm thinking about going into. I don't know though, but.
Yeah.
It's
Actually,
good.
it's my question. What's your plan when you finish your university? What is like your expectation, or what do you want to be?
Yeah. Well, honestly, a lot of people here, they seem to be going for more education after like 4 years of undergraduate, like masters. Yeah, masters is very valuable here, I guess, because everyone already has undergraduate, so they say. Also, education is power, so it's good to know, right?
Exactly.
So I think I'm gonna go for masters, but I'd like to become like an elementary school teacher. You too? Are you gonna do kindergarten, Punar?
Actually, I will be an elementary school. I
Oh
guess
my
I will be elementary school teacher.
Punar and I,
After teacher's college.
we can teach together,
God,
like
yeah,
classroom neighbors.
maybe we can find job here.
The same school. Oh my
So
gosh.
good.
No, you're
Good
gonna.
future plans.
She's gonna be the best teacher. You're
Aw,
so
thank
nice,
you.
and she's gentle, kind. So true. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I think my question is all done. Do you have any suggestion for our newcomers, or maybe if somebody wants to come as a student?
Honestly, I think, well, just based on my experience, I had a really tough time because I wanted to be so perfect this year. Like, perfect with all my schoolwork and projects. And I do know that, friends coming from different countries, English is tough sometimes. But please don't feel like, don't let that put you down. Don't feel like you need to be perfect in English to go out and write a good essay or to make a good presentation. Because as soon as you put effort, people will look up to you. I realize that. So don't try to be perfect. try to be excellent with your work, but that comes with learning and trying.
Yeah, true.
That's what you taught me too. You helped me. Yeah, because we talk and you helped me with that. Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about English. I need to give this exam, and it could be a little like stressful for me.
Yeah,
still.
You're gonna do good. It's so
Hopefully.
good.
All right, thank you so much. It was so good time for me. It was just like regular conversation. I've been recording it. Amazing. Perfect. Eğer daha fazla sorunuz varsa Juliana'ya aşağıya yazın, bana da sorarım ve size mutlaka cevap veririm. Sonraki videoda görüşürüz. Bye bye.
Sending love. Bye bye. Okay. Do you want to come into now? So we're like together. Okay.
Did you see the fireworks?
Yeah, so good.
So if you have more questions, just write it down. I mean, why I'm speaking still English, I don't know. So I will ask this here, then I will just give it to you as a microphone. Alright, are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Should I start Turkish?
It's gonna be very cool.
So,